awkwardly embarrassing. You can't hide it here. And you can't hide it here, and armpits are never pretty. You know what? I've always felt that shoulders were a little bit skanky. Shoulders. Don't look. I'm just going to cover this up, and I'm certainly going to cover up the fadooba-doobas. I have fadooba-doobas, and this is really, I'm so sorry I did that to you. This is your first impression of me too. Summer's coming. Do you know I've been out in public like this? Into the shops. Okay. Is that better? I'm a little more decent now. Quite scruffy. I'm very, very scruffy today. You see, I've got like the Disney thing going on, and I'm wearing my comfy pants. Now, shall we start again, shall we? Okay. Hello. Welcome back. Boy, it sure is hot. You know what? I'm taking this off. Now, as you can tell from the title, are you crooked? Sorry. As you can tell from the title, I'm going to answer the questions that you guys asked me, so I'm quite excited. Oh, incidentally, my nails, aren't they looking fabulous? A little bit chipped, but you see, I had an infected fingernail fell off. It happens quite often, and I managed to grow a little bit fingernail to here, and I bought some fake nails for $2.50. There's 100 fake nails, so I can get as many infected fingers as I want. Can you even tell? Poppy, I can hear you barking. Be quiet. Talking to my friends. So rude. Let's get on with the questions, shall we? So question number one, first question came from the Cookie Tux family. Hi Amanda. Hi Dan, Ariana, Ella. They are a gorgeous, gorgeous family, and do check them out. Amanda from Cookie Tux family asks, do you like dogs or cats more? You've been funny, Amanda. This puts me between a rock and a hard place. If I were to say I prefer dogs, you know what would happen? That would cause a cat fight. I've had cats, and they've been reasonable sort of cats, and I was just getting used to life without a cat. And then my husband comes home with a cat. And this cat is just here for the weekend, and this cat has been with us for almost 3 months. I'm a dog person. I have 2 dogs, and dogs I understand better than cats. Cats, they like to be mysterious, they like to be aloof, they have mood swings. A dog is like, I love you, no matter what you've said to them, no matter how you left things earlier in the day, you come home and they greet you like you're their forever friend, forever, and they bark when you're talking to your friends on YouTube. Am I sure I don't love cats? Let's just say this cat weasel could possibly grow on me. Oh, and also, how are you so fun? Me? Fun? Oh, Amanda. Ask my kids. They'll tell you I'm not fun. I'm a banshee. I'm a grumpy old troll. I should go and find a bridge and live under it. I'm not fun. And Louisa, hi Louisa. I've actually met Louisa in real life. Oh, and it's a very deep question. Let's have a deep moment for a deep question. What made you go into fostering? Was it an easy decision? And she's waving to me. Hi, Louisa. Do you want to see my tattoo? See my guns? I got massive guns. Why did I go into fostering? What made me do it? Well, me, meaning us, my husband, my whole family is involved in this. I'm just showing off my nail. Before I had my own children, my first husband and I did do foster care with IHC for a couple of years because we were both working there. It was just something I thought maybe we'd always go back to, and we did do a little bit of respite care over the years, occasionally the odd weekend here and there. We started fostering mainstream, is that the right word? Through Oranga Tamariki, as it's called now, and that was probably about 10 years ago. There were a lot of reports about children who had died at the hands of their loved ones. Really, really sad. And you pick up the paper and it just got a bit sickening. And one day David picked up the paper and one of these deaths had happened in the next street to where we lived. And that really hit home for David that this is a community problem. This is something we all have to deal with. It's happening in our own neighbourhood. It could be happening right next door to you live. Hi neighbours. And so he put it to me, should we go into fostering? And knowing that it was something I would probably always go back into, I said, yeah. So we went into fostering. Very naive, eyes wide shut, rose-coloured glasses, and it was hard. It wasn't like fostering with the IHC. It wasn't like doing respite care with kids who just needed to be somewhere locally where they could get schooling and such thing, or to give their parents some respite. We started having children who were having some very deep emotional issues, and blah blah blah, and stuff happened. Yeah, we soon learned it wasn't a rose garden, but we've carried on. We did take a year off, and it did take a lot for me to consider going back into it. But we have, and now we have 3 darlings who are with us permanently. Oh, she waves to me. No, it wasn't an easy decision. It wasn't. It was at first. At first it was, but after that year break, it wasn't. But we came back into it, and I'm glad we did. Okay. Oh, Saz Saz, hi. Now, this is the person who asked me to do the Q&A, so thank you for making me feel so much more popular than I actually am. What hair colour would you prefer, blue or green? I have been pink, purple, blue, turquoise, green. If I had to choose between the two, I would definitely choose blue. Green is the colour of... Green's not for me. My favourite hair colour is pink. I was pink for 4 years and I loved being pink, and even now when I look in the mirror I'm like, oh, is this old bag? It is a lot easier going back to my natural colour, even though it took a lot of chemicals to get me back to my natural colour. I even have a little bit of silver if you look really closely, and so I'm kind of hoping that one day I might go all white and then I could go all pink. I wouldn't have to pre-bleach. That would be just so cool. What is your what cultural background are you from? I am Kiwi born. I am the first of my family to have been born in New Zealand. My parents came to New Zealand in 1960. My mother is a Cockney from London, and my dad was from Caerphilly in Wales. So I guess British background, that's my heritage. And I've definitely grown up in the Kiwi culture, so I am Kiwi. 13. Hi Laura. She says, does your soul have a colour? What colour is it? I think it would be pink. I had never thought of that. Do souls have colours? Rainbow. I would be rainbow colours because I like all the colours of the rainbow, except maybe brown. Is brown a rainbow colour? Tell us about the first time you truly felt powerful. Laura, that's a hard one. I'm going to come back to that. I got it. That was a really hard one, Laura. I think when I found myself on my own after my first marriage ended, and I felt powerless, I felt the opposite of powerful, and I just gave everything over to God, and that I found was actually very liberating. I found when things just got too big and heavy for me, I could not deal with anything on my own, and it did actually feel very liberated to give it all to God. And I made a pact with myself that I would make it my business to smile at 5 people each day. And that was really hard because I didn't feel like smiling at that time, and I did. And sometimes it was very forced. It was just here and it wasn't here. But I found after a while people started smiling back, and I would start to smile naturally. And that's when I think, yeah, that would be a moment where I felt quite powerful. I realized that I did have it within me to smile again from here. 13 again. Hi Laura. Trick or treat. Question: is trick or treat a statement or a question? Trick or treat, smell my feet, give me something good to eat. It's a command. Very rude. I'd say it's a statement. Very rude statement. It's basically saying, give me something good or I'm going to be mean to you. They're just saying, you better do something nice for me or I'm going to get you. Thank you for asking that, Laura. I've always wanted to get that off my chest. Another question from 13. What is the bravest thing you did as a child or a teenager? Oh my gosh, you're giving me the deep ones. I'll be right back. You know, I want to try and keep this under 10 minutes. I usually try to keep my videos under 10. This is stretching it out a bit, Laura. One of the bravest things, the bravest thing. I did fall in a drain when I was 4 and I climbed out by myself, and I didn't tell my mum because I thought I'd be in trouble. So to this day, she does not know. Don't tell my mum. Actually, no, I'm scared of heights. I'm scared of anything scary. As a kid, I was very timid, and all the kids were riding their bikes off a big hill, going a steep hill with no helmets. It was the early 70s. Come on. Of course, I wasn't going to do it, but I kind of felt I had to, but I couldn't ride a bike. So I taught myself how to ride a bike when I was 11 years old. Or was I 10? And I went down that hill, thought I was going to die, but I survived. But I went down that hill. It was a totally dangerous and reckless thing to do. Don't tell my mum. And Laura also asked, if you could choose one piece of advice for everyone in the world to follow, what would it be? Okay, I'm not being funny or anything. I don't want to be preachy. But seriously, make your peace with God. I don't know how people get through life on their own. How do you do it? I need that super someone. I need Jesus to hold me up because I'm hopeless at this thing called life on my own. Next question. Hello, Laura. Oh, I think I've got a fan. How many eyes did it take for you to read this question? 2, because I'm not wearing my glasses. Question. What is your least favorite animal? If a slug is in close proximity to me, I will cry. Come into my house, dude, and I'm going to run and hide behind the shower curtain and call for David. They're like slimy and they move slimily and menacingly. Slugs. I got put off the entire Star Trek movie series because of Jabba the Hutt. I didn't even sit through that movie because of Jabba the Hutt. He looks like a slug. Next question. Oh, Brucey! Hi, Brucey! Who has recently left Auckland, says, are you missing me? With a smiley face. Oh, yes, I am missing you, Bruce and Jenny, very, very much, as so many other people are. Who is going to call me Dudess now? Who is going to give me a high five and leave me hanging? Hey, Bruce, high five. High five. Oh, I'm just doing my hair, gee. Greenstone Grits. Oh, check out Greenstone Grits. Brian, Awkward Dad, and Audrey, the most long-suffering patient woman you will ever meet. Were you a rebellious teenager? I was not popular enough to be rebellious. No. I was not rebellious. Other than, no, I was not rebellious. No. May have given lip once in a while to my mum, but no, I was boring. Poppy, I'm talking to my friends. Shh. And Greenstone Grits. Hi, Brian. Also asks, are you more of a Rolling Stones kind of person or more of a Barry Manilow? You know, I do like a bit of Twisted Sister every now and then. I have great respect for Mick, and I'm satisfied with his lack of satisfaction. However, I do know all the words to the Barry Manilow songs. Are you calling me old? Just because I've got Fadooba Doobas under my arms. I'm not ashamed. Actually, it's Tom Jones. I love Tom Jones. A little bit of Engelbert Humperdinck. Jasmine Anderson. She asks, where is your favourite place you have travelled to and where do you want to visit? Oh, it's a big toss-up between Caerphilly in Wales and Milford Sound in New Zealand. I'm going to go for Milford Sound in New Zealand. It's beautiful. It's kind of untouched, but there's a bit of tourism now, so I hope it remains untouched. It's just so clean, clear, beautiful, serene, and if you ever get the chance to go to New Zealand, go there. But I did enjoy Philly, but I was only there for a couple of days, and I think I would like to travel back there because I forgot to buy cheese. I want to go to Canada. I have a sister in Canada that I really would love to meet. And I also have some friends in Canada. Hi, Jeanette. Hi, Angie. I'm keeping my arms down so that I don't knock your eye out with my fadooba-doobas. I'm done. Did I go over 10 minutes? Thank you for watching, and I'm going to have to edit the crap out of this now so that it's under 10 minutes, and if it's over 10 minutes I apologize, but I hope it's interesting enough for you to have watched to the end. If you have watched to the end, come back, please come back and hit the subscribe button so that you can check in to see when I've put up another video, and like, please, and all that stuff. You know, I have a club thumb. Have I ever mentioned I have a club thumb? Bye.